Once a fair and handsome seal lord lay his foot upon the sand for to woo the fisher's daughter and to claim her marriage hand. I have come in from the ocean, I have come in from the sea, and I'll not go to the waves, love, lest you come along with me. Lord, long have I loved you as a selkie on the foam. I would gladly go and wed ye and be lady of your home, but I cannot go into the ocean, I cannot go into the sea. I would drown beneath the waves, love, if I went along with ye. Lady, long have I loved you, I would have you for my wife. I will stay upon your shoreland, though it robs me of my life. I will stay one night beside you, never go back to the sea. I will stay and be thy husband, though it be the death of me. Da 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 to watch my lover die. Since I'll not be left a widow, I have a plan for us to try. Let us speak with my grandmother, who's ever dwelt beside the sea. She may know some trick or treasure that I may wed my fair Selkie. So they've gone to her grandmother's little cottage by the sea to inquire how a maiden can be wed to her Selkie. For the Selkie's watery kingdom would surely rob her of her breath, but to stay on land past midnight, it would surely be his death. Lord, I know not how to aid you, you may never live on shore, for your kind to live till dawning has ne'er been seen before. But my mother had a seal coat that she buried neath the tree, and she told me that its wearer would become a fair Selkie. So they've journeyed farther inland, though the seal lord's getting weak, and she's shouldering the shovel to unearth the thing they seek. At the rising of the full moon underneath the elfin oak, she's unearthed that very treasure of which her grandmother spoke. And just before the stroke of midnight, they have made it back to sea, and she's donned that magic seal coat and become a maid Selkie. Now they've gone into the ocean, hand in hand into the sea. She has gone along, a fair seal bride for her Selkie.
There once was a ship that was put to sea, and the name of the ship was a Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, or bow dip down, oh blow, my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whales took him up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she died below. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. the captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Yeah, gobbling up things but cheeks.
As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut, and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Gather, weary traveler, I have a tale to tell. It might just save your lives, but only if you listen well. 'Cause there before the breakers and just around the way, there's a sign that says beware, the beast of Pirates Bay. Some say he's a guppy, a kid threw in the sea. He ate so many sailors, now he's bigger than a tree. His teeth are sharp as scissors, his claws they are like knives. And if you think he's ugly, wait till you see his insides. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up or spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware, the beast of Pirates Bay. Some say he's a serpent that came straight from hell to eat the souls of pirates and other ne'er-do-wells. Some they don't believe it, as for me I've got a hunch. 'Cause they used to have some pirates here, but he ate them all for lunch. Don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up or spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware, the beast of Pirates Bay. Well, Captain Hook, you've heard of him. He came to Pirates Bay. Seems his little nemesis had nearly got away. He reached into the water to grab at Peter Pan. There was a crunch and a scream, and now that scurvy captain's got hooks on both his hands. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up or spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware, the beast of Pirates Bay. Well, Blackbeard the pirate, you know for what he's feared. It's mostly for the dark imposing color of his beard. He saw the beast and now nobody's scared of him, because his beard turned white and all agree he looks like Santa Claus. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up or spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware, the beast of Pirates Bay. Well, now the tavern's empty and there's only you and me. And if you care, I'd like to share how this song came to be. So come a little closer if you really want to know. This very very sad and woeful tale happened so long ago. Well, I was just a little boy when I went to Pirates Bay, and there I saw a creature that was very much dismayed, with a harpoon in his dorsal fin and a hook stuck in his side. This mighty whale was in such pain we both began to cry. I pushed and I shoved, but he wouldn't give way. Into the deeper waters of our shallow Pirates Bay, all I could do to help him was to keep people away. So I wrote a sign that said, "Beware the beast of Pirates Bay." And what did it say? Don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim, 'cause if you aren't careful you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up, he'll spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware, hell I should know I put it there. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay.
They came for him one winter's night. Arrested he was bound. They said there'd been a robbery. His pistol had been found. They marched him to the station house. He waited till the dawn. They led him to the dock. He knew that he'd been wronged. You stand accused of robbery, he heard the bailiff say. He knew without an alibi, tomorrow's light would mourn his freedom. Over the hills and far away, for 10 long years he'll count the days. Over the mountains and the seas, a prisoner's life for him there'll be. He dare not say just where he'd been. A secret it must stay. He had to fight back tears of rage, his heart beat like a drum. For with the wife of his best friend, he spent his final night of freedom. Over the hills and far away, he swears he will return one day. Far from the mountains and the seas, back in her arms again he'll be. Over the hills and 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 far away. Each night within his prison cell, he looks out through the bars. He reads the letters that she wrote. One day he'll know the taste of freedom. Over the hills and far away, she prays he will return one day. As sure as the rivers reach the seas, back in his arms again she'll be. Over the hills and far away, he swears he will return one day.
all laughed as he turned around slow. They said, you ain't welcome round here anymore. You just might as well go. He wiped the blood from his face as he slowly came to his knees. He said, I'll be back when you least expect it. And hell's coming with me. Hell's coming with me. There is a hill at the bottom of the valley where all the poor souls go when they die. And if you listen real close, you can hear them like a ghost saying you're never gonna make it out alive. There is a town at the bottom of that hill. They got a secret that they keep like a slave. They got a black magic preacher, you do well to let them teach you. You'll be headed up that hill to the grave. And it is well with my soul. You line your pockets full of money that you steal from the poor. And on your way down the hill, you hear me ring that bell. I paid the devil twice as much to keep your soul. There was a drifter passing through that little valley. He had promised he was coming back to town. They didn't know him by his face or by the gun around his waist, but he come back to burn that town to the ground. First there was fire, then there was smoke. Then that preacher man was hanging by a rope. And then they all fell to their knees and begged that drifter, begged him please, as he raised his fist before he spoke. I am the righteous hand of God, and I am the devil that you forgot. And I told you one day you will see that I'll be back, I guarantee. And that hell's coming, hell's coming, hell's coming with me.
there, fancy man. I'm sure you understand. You've got something I need. Is that map there in your hand? Well, it's part of my master plan, and I must insist that you place it in my fist. There's no honor amongst thieves. It is a symptom of the disease. And if we find a friend down on his knees, we'll pick him up and shake him down and take just what we please. Yo-ho! Well, take old Brutus. He's doing fine. His whole entire village was wiped out in '69. But did he bury him? Ha! Well, no, of course. He stole a sack off someone's back and then he looted every corpse. There's no honor amongst thieves. It is a symptom of the disease. And if we find a friend down on his knees,
We'll pick him up and shake him down and take just what we please.
yo-ho! Now look at Virgil. He's quite a card. He met a girl, they fell in love, and she handed him her heart. Well, he still got it, home in a jar. And he turned a pretty penny selling all her other parts. There's no honor amongst thieves. It is a symptom of the disease. And if we find a friend down on his knees, we'll pick him up and shake him down
And take just what we please.
There's no honor, so say we. We aren't assassins who have a creed. No, we're just filthy, low-down scum and sleaze. And we won't rest until the best you've got belongs to me.
No me.
Remember what I swore, 'cause someone stole the scroll.
There's no honor amongst thieves. It is a symptom of the disease. And if we find a friend down on his knees,
We'll pick him up
Then shake him down.
and take just what we please.
there's no honor, so say we. We aren't assassins who have a creed. No, we're just filthy, low-down scum and sleaze. And we won't rest until the best contents of every treasure chest all belong to me. No me, no me. It all belongs to me.
He was brought up like a sailor, a pirate of the streets, stealing booty, booze, and dirty magazines. The rainy days come, the rainy days go. The whiskey, the liar, the thief. She was coddled like a princess and promised as a bride. Lady Jekyll had a secret life to hide. So through the window she'd creep when her father fell asleep. The whiskey, the liar, the thief. She bats her eyes and lies about her ring. He used the coin and stole the bag of drinks. Never thought they'd find love, time and sorrows at the pub. The whiskey, the liar, the thief. He never made an honest buck, she only borrowed from the truth. They were the greatest match that hell had ever seen. But if you reap what you sow, it doesn't matter where you go. The whiskey, the liar, the thief. She bats her eyes and lies about her ring. The coin is on his body and all the drinks. It's the devil's first man and a drunken runaway. The whiskey, the liar, the thief. tale, giving something for us bastards to believe. You never think you'll find love drowning sorrows at the pub, with whiskey and liars and thieves. A toast to those who stole another day, around to those who like to get away, and to those who found love drowning sorrows at the pub. Someday you'll find love drowning sorrows at the pub. Never thought they'd find love drowning sorrows at the pub. The whiskey, the liar, the thief.
An inch or two and then she knows when to say when. Oh papa, that's how it goes. Oh papa, everyone knows that whether it's hidden or whether it shows, it's the same. Oh papa. She was from the country but now she's at the Gumtree. She led a fella feed and then lead her along. What's the good of crying? She's made a bet to lying. She's glad to bring the coin in and join in this song. Oh papa, that's how it goes. Everyone knows she is no longer the same blushing rose ever since. Oh papa, all together now. The city has burst when I've been on that gin or that beer. If you got the patience, your own imaginations will tell you exactly what you want to hear. Oh papa, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh papa, everyone knows that they all suffer what they want to know. When they hear,
One, two, three, four.
sand. Guy beside is puking in the sink. I don't feel no more. I just want liquor and dirty horse. 'Cause I don't care no more.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
When you walk out of that bar, you join down in your car with a girl hanging on your head. You're getting ready for the big trip. Better give that girl just one more kiss. All that cocaine will leave you in a bliss. So I don't feel no more. I just want liquor and dirty horse. 'Cause I don't care no more. No, I don't care no more. You're heading on a one-way trip. It's visiting out, so you take a dip. Then you look down at your phone. Don't miss your baby 'cause you're all alone. With all your cheats and all your lies, your people father won't forgive your crimes. I don't feel no more. I just want liquor and dirty horse. 'Cause I don't care no more. No, I don't care no more.
I'll say you're early in the morning. Hooray!
Infamous and Bonnie, villainous, infamous and Bonnie, villainous, infamous and Bonnie, villainous, infamous and Bonnie. Oh, I'll tell you a tale of the pirate queen, a she-wolf who reigned the Caribbean Sea, with a pistol ready and a cutlass keen, the villainous, infamous, and Bonnie. Yes, yeah. Bonnie, villainous, yes, born in Ireland scandalously, bastard daughter to a prosperous lawyer, shan-suited and society, for the love of a pirate boy. So Calgo, Jack and Bonnie, passionate lovers, villainous plunderers, set up for the life of piracy on a ship for revenge. Aye! Oh, I'll tell you a tale of a pirate queen, a she-wolf who reigned the Caribbean
herself to be a deadly pirate boy. Oh, she plundered and murdered and raided the sea with cannons roaring, pistols warring. She ravaged galleons mercilessly. Oh, and Bonnie. Then a fellow pirate caught a glance, her naked chest, a woman's breast. So she drew her cutlass and took a stand to be Anne, the pirate queen. Oh, I'll tell you a tale of a pirate queen, as she will reign the Caribbean sea with a pistol ready and a cutlass keen. The villainous, infamous Anne Bonny. Together they terrorized the sea, a buccaneering team. Oh, they plundered and murdered and raided the sea with cannons roaring, pistols warring. They ravaged galleons mercilessly. Anne and Mary Reed. On October 1720, gold they struck, so the boys got drunk. An easy opportunity for a ship of British Marines. Anne and Mary fought alone with cutlass flying, pistols firing. They fought hard for their ocean throne, but lost their victory. And so the crew were captured, thrown in prison, death by hanging. But Anne Bonny was pardoned, for her belly held a child. She paid her Jack a visit, and this she said with no tear shed: if you had fought like a man, you wouldn't be about to die like a dog. She turned on her heel, walked out of the door, and vanished into legend. Oh, I'll tell you a tale of a pirate queen. She will reign the Caribbean sea with a pistol ready and a cutlass keen. The villainous, infamous Anne Bonny.
Oh, you hear a lot of stories about the sailors and their sport, about how every sailor has a girl in every port. But if you added 2 and 2, you figure out right quick, it's just because the girls all have a lad on every ship. And it's twiddly-idey-idey-eye, twiddly-idey-ay. It's oftentimes a man will leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idey-idey-eye, twiddly-idey-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the men have sailed away. Lucky Annie was a lady who'd been pleased by many men. They all would sail away, but then they'd come right back again. But if they never sailed her way, she really didn't care.
'Cause I know that you don't need a man to twiddle under there.
And it's twiddly-idey-idey-eye, twiddly-idey-ay. It's oftentimes a man will leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idey-idey-eye, twiddly-idey-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the men have sailed away. Sabre had her lovers, they came in at every door. You could even say that she was really quite a whore. But when she needs some pleasing, she knows just where to go.
I grab my good friend Madame Rouge and we go down below.
And it's twiddly-idey-idey-eye, twiddly-idey-ay. It's oftentimes a man will leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idey-idey-eye, twiddly-idey-ay. There's other things things to twiddle when the men have sailed away. There was a time when Rougie found the sailor men a bore. Each new one was more tiresome than the one she had before. Now she finds more joy in breeches than she ever did of old.
I'm more fond of their bulges when their pouch is full of gold.
And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. It's oftentimes a man will leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the men have sailed away. Why the boys would look at her, it puzzled poor Flintlock. She would sit and smile and nod and let them brag and talk. But if they tried to touch her, well, she'd put them on the run.
'Cause why would I need a lover when I've got myself a gun?
And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. It's oftentimes a man will leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the men have sailed away. So next time you're with a lady and she takes you to her bed, be sure to please her well and remember what we've said. For if you do not treat her right, then know that this is true. Us ladies all can have our fun without involving you. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. It's oftentimes a man will leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the men have sailed away. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. It's oftentimes a man will leave you broken with dismay. And it's twiddly-idee-idee-eye, twiddly-idee-ay. There's other things to twiddle when the men have sailed away.
Summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay, conversing with a young lass who seemed to be in pain, saying, "Darling, when you go, I fear you'll never return again. Her hair, it hangs in ringlets, her eyes as black as coal. My happiness attend her wherever she may go. From Tower Hill to Blackwall, I'll wander, weep and moan, all for my jolly sailor, until she sails home." Come all you pretty fair maids, whoever you may be, who love a jolly sailor-boat that plows the raging sea, while up aloft in store from me her absence mourn, and firmly pray arrive the day she's never more to roam. My heart is pierced by Cupid, I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boat. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boat.
I can hear the cannons calling as though across a dream, and I can smell the smoke of hell in every stitch and seam, and like flowers the bodies tumble around this muddied lot. I cannot hear them scream, forget me not. Your voice, it carries over the hubbub and the hum, and it paints the sky and circles high like the beating of a drum. You will scream, I won't forget you, but I'll cover my cold ears. It cannot be a lie if no one hears. 'Cause although you say good day to me, I know I don't belong. And although you hold my hand and say I love you, you are wrong. Because love does not exist here in this garden, there's no feeling. And you say the words so often that I barely know the meaning. And when all the flowers are rotten and all the cannons shot, I'll scream but you won't hear, forget me not. And in years to come you'll wander to the place up on our hill, and then you'll cry to our painted sky, I loved him then, I love him still. And you'll strew some sage and lilies and roses where I rot. Of all the flowers you picked, I knew you would forget me not.